Alright, so have you ever loved someone that you're willing to follow them anywhere but everywhere you go? Showing them that you care about them, that you willing to give your 100% to them and stuff like that. I know like I have 3 experiences that I showed that I really cared about someone, that I would be willing to go everywhere and anywhere for them. So I'll talk about my family, my friends, and then I'll talk about my girlfriend as well. So first, I'm gonna talk about family. So to talk about like anywhere but and anywhere, I'm gonna talk about my mom. Since my dad left, so I've been willing to just be there for her and just care for her, you know, just showing her that I just care about her and I'll be there for whatever I want. Yeah, she doesn't have like a husband to like love, but you know, she has like a loving like kid to look for, to look up to, and just to know that she'll be there, that I'll be there no matter what through her ups and downs. And then my second thing I'll talk about is friends. Like my best friend from high school, she's graduating this year. I will always go to her graduation. She was always there for me. Like I will always be there for her as well. It's just that overall feeling that that makes you like feel good about inside yourself, like they make you feel, you know. And then my third topic will be my girlfriend. Just last week there was this funeral I didn't really want to go to, but no matter what, like I'll always be there for her and just make her happy, you know. When she's happy, I'm happy. So it's just when I was there, it was just like, yeah, I didn't know who the person was, or I didn't know who her family members were, just her mom. But in the end, I just was going to be there for her. So in conclusion, being there for someone really matters, and it has to go both ways. It has to go full 100%. It just shows how much you truly care about each other. And through my best friend's graduation, I cared about her because she was there for me in high school, and I've known her for a really long time. Or my family, like my mom, and she's my mom, you know. So I would always be there for her no matter what. And she knows that I care for her. And then my girlfriend, that she knows that overall like love connection that we have is just, like undeniable. So that's why the quote is, no matter where you go, there you are. But yeah.
All right, the rhetorical questions, attention device was okay. I'm not sure how it ties in the topic because you never tell us the topic at the beginning of the speech. You do get to it finally at the end of the presentation, right at the exit. So I think that maybe that needs to come a little bit earlier. You do have a good preview of what you're going to be talking about. In the body of the speech, you have a couple of pretty good examples that you illustrate well, and the stories give you a little bit of opportunity to elaborate, although you don't really do quite as much, except mostly you did the stuff with the funeral and with your mom. The stuff with your friend, I think, didn't really get developed very much at all, and the funeral one was the one that had the most development, but it did seem a little repetitive after a period of time. Your voice it projects, it's easy to hear you, that's not a problem. And you actually have pretty good inflection in your voice when you're speaking. In fact, I think when I'm not looking at you, you sound a little bit better than you. The visual stuff is the problematic part of the presentation. You've got a dance step that you're kind of doing. You've got nervous feet. So you are stepping forward, stepping to the side, stepping back, and it just looks like you are that's where all your anxiety is coming out in your feet. So that's something that you'll want to control. Your eye contact is not very solid. You have a tendency to look down during the presentation. At first, I thought that you were doing okay. You're kind of looking up at us, and then you start talking, and you're thinking to yourself, and you forget that you're talking to an audience, and you're just thinking, what am I saying next? What's going on next? And you don't really look at us at all. You're kind of just looking downward, and that's disengaging, and you want to be engaging while you're speaking to us. So that, I think, is a problem. So body movement and eye contact would be the two things that I think you're going to have to work the most on. I did like the end when you did finally tell us what the topic was, and you kind of reminded us what the point was that you were trying to make during the speech. All right, thank you. I've got Aaron next, and Aaron's going to go get Roberto, right? Jiminy crickets.